But don't you think there could be an aspect of, like you brought up, two examples you brought up, your own example, like leaving a relationship, or you brought up a career change.
Mm-hmm.
Or some of that scares me, thinking it could be that like little Lucifer path, like this could be the religion aspect, but like going against what you are taught is good. Divorce is bad, right? But
Mm-hmm.
following your soul self, maybe you leave that. Well, that's considered to be not good. So it's like, how do you know if someone's just wanting to follow truth, which how do you know that you're not making the wrong decision? And I know your answer is going to be listen to your soul self, but I think that's what the scariest thing is. And then again, also going back to the beginning of our conversation, is what does a unbalanced feminine look like? Like, I in my head, I think it could be maybe leaning too far into the
Mm-hmm.
4D, 5D, and not doing so much in the 3D, maybe like waiting for things to just happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know that's two questions, but they were both on my
Yeah.
mind.
Well, for the first question, when you say, how do you not know this is just basically, you said the little the little
Lucifer.
Lucifer energy, and
Mm-hmm.
in relation to like moving away from this environment. What do you mean by, because people say that divorce is bad?
Yes.
If you,
It's
well,
it's not God doesn't like divorce.
well, I mean, I have to say, like, I've been married before. God doesn't like divorce. I never expected that I would get divorced. But at the same time, it wasn't a relationship that I felt safe to stay in. Should I stay in the relationship based off, what I've learned or been taught, based off the world around me, or based off, religion, or whatever the case may be? Do you understand what I'm saying? At what point do you really, and this is just the truth of it, at what point do you think for yourself in that understanding? I was watching this thing, kind of like this episode of this show, and this woman was she's not a woman, she's like a child, she's 16 or whatever in the show, and she's literally about to lose her leg. Like, she fell and broke it, and her dad was like, no, you can't do surgery on her, it's against our religion. And she was literally, if they didn't do the surgery, she would have her leg amputated, because they were trying to, like, that would be the only way to save her, or to stop her from dying in some sense. And she was like going, she didn't want to disappoint her father, and get surgery to get her leg fixed. And he's like, if she lives, it has to be purely based off the design that, basically God wanted her to live, and God wanted that understanding and everything else. And so, but it's against their religion for her to have surgery or have that done. She has to be saved by divine will, and at the same time, with that being said, she made the decision, basically, to, when her father was away, to do, when she understood, like, that she might lose her life from this, she made the decision to go through with the surgery. And her father stepped away from things. I don't think that it's so much about people being, I mean, it can be afraid. It can be people being afraid that, God will be mad, or God doesn't believe this. But I think it's more so that people are afraid how the people around them will judge them. I think that
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of times, the people around them would judge them, what other people will feel about them, or how they'll view them. I often don't see it as the understanding of that, because even in the sense of the way that I may have moved in the past, some of that could have been based. No, it wasn't. I can't even pretend. Let me just scroll back, because it's just not. I mean, I can't say that I've never cared what people think, but I've never allowed that to become more powerful than what I feel I need to do for myself. Now, I have worried about other people being hurt based off my choices, which is different than people judging me. You get what I'm saying? But what you are speaking about sounds more like the state of being judged. Hey, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a question you would like to ask, or would like the opportunity to receive a one-on-one session, please check out the links in this video's description to sign up for a free session or submit a question.